Hey guys, I just wanted to make this video and kind of walk you through how I fit things in as a busy mom and trying to run a business because I get it that things don't always go as we are planning them to. Like for me, I would love to be able to get up in the morning and have 1 to 2 hours to work my business uninterrupted. But as a mom, that just doesn't happen. And I wouldn't be surprised if one of my kids doesn't walk in here right now while I'm trying to make a video. That's just the way it goes. And I do my best to fit things in here and there. Now, I do try to get up in the morning a little bit before they do, 30 minutes to an hour. Does it always happen? No, because I have a newborn who's waking me up quite a bit at night right now. So I have to get sleep too, and that rest is important. But I do my best, and that's all we can do. So I try to get up, 30 minutes before they get up, and I focus on the things that are going to move my business forward the most first. Okay. And that is everything that's on that dynamic duo. It's not getting on and scrolling the news feed. It's not making flyers. I'm not spending that time reading all the posts and dream big. First thing that comes is everything on that dynamic duo. And that is building my relationships, finding new contacts, and getting my invites out and my follow-ups. That is the thing that we need to focus on the most and what's going to move your business forward the fastest and have the biggest impact. So here's what I do. I get up in the morning, I get my cup of coffee. Sometimes I'll start it with personal development because especially if I just kind of feeling like I'm dragging, personal development is going to wake me up and get me motivated for the day. So 10 minutes just reading something in a book that's going to inspire me and get my mind in the right place. Then what I do is I go to my Facebook page, pull up my messages, and I look to see if there's messages from, some invites that have gotten back to me or people I'm building a relationship with. I'm going to answer all of my messages. Then what I do, and I'm going to pull this up for you guys. It might look a little crazy to you, but keep in mind I've been doing this a while and I am talking to a lot of people. But I use iCalendar to help me track my invites and my follow-ups. And here's what it looks like. And you don't have to use this, but you do need some kind of way to track what you're doing. Or else, if you're just using the Facebook message to go back and follow up with people, things are going to get lost because the longer you do this, the more people you're going to be talking to, and messages get lost and you're going to forget who you're building a relationship with. So let's say, okay, I've got my list, in this little notebook, and I am not an overly organized perfectionist type of person, but I like things to be quick and simple. I need it to be quick and simple, not overcomplicated for me. So I just keep this little notebook, and when I'm talking to people through Facebook and I feel like I have a good relationship building with them, I'm going to put down right now I have a list for my December and January invites because January we've got our New Year's challenges. So I just scribble their name down on this list, and I probably have 30 names written down. So I'll sit down in the morning and kind of look at my list and be like, I need to check in with Jessica. So I'll pull up Jessica on Facebook. Let's go over here. Okay, let's see what's going on her page. Oh, let's see. She's been shopping. She found a cute little sweater. Hairdo ideas. I don't know. Just find something I can comment on or hit like. I really do want to try to comment on something. Because that's building that relationship and adding value to her page. But I've talked to her quite a bit, so I don't necessarily, I can go ahead and message her because we've built quite a relationship. So I would private message her, okay? So then what I do is I've gone ahead and private messaged her, and then I'll go to my calendar and I'll put okay, today's Tuesday, so I'm going to follow up with Jessica in 2 days. So that when I go to sit down and work on Thursday, she'll be on my list. Oh, I need to check back in with Jessica and keep that relationship building. So Tuesday is where we are right now. So I'll just work down this, and don't look at the colors. That's actually something I need to improve at, is setting my colors for my follow-ups and invites. But I just use this kind of like my checklist, okay? So I'm going to send order info to Natija today, order info to Callie, because they're people I've talked to about Max 30. invite Michelle Burton to my next challenge group because I've been building a relationship with her and I want to go ahead and invite her. Okay, so that's what I do. And so if I say I follow up with Liz Lentz, I've already invited her and I know she's viewing a video right now. I'll follow up with her today, and then I'm going to move it again 2 days out to follow up again. She may answer me before then, but at least I have it on Thursday right now, so if she doesn't follow up, I remember to check back in with her. That's the professional thing to do, is to make sure we are following up with people so they know that we care. If you don't follow up, it's like saying, well, she didn't want to join my challenge group, so I'm not going to talk to her again. Clear the air. You can always come back and say, hey, I really hope I'm not bugging you. I just wanted to follow up with you because our challenge group is starting up soon and I didn't want to leave you out by mistake. Would you like me to check back with you next month, or are you ready to jump on board with us? That's it. And most people will say, oh, I'm so sorry you're not bugging me. I've just been really busy. And that is what's going on. People are busy and they're not on Facebook as much as we are. Also, what's cool about using iCalendar is I can put up little reminders like to tell myself to check my mastermind groups every day, to post in the 10-day challenge group. On Sundays, I have a reminder to private message all of my challengers. I do that every Sunday is I sit down and I just private message all of my challengers in my challenge groups and see how they're doing on a one-on-one basis. A couple of days during the week, I'll have to check my coaches to make sure everyone's staying active. I have on here a couple of days to remind me to email my customer leads that are coming through Beachbody. So I love using something like this because it keeps me on track with my invites and my follow-ups and everything I need to check in with. This tells me when my home direct packets are shipping, okay? Now, if you don't have iCalendar, you could do something like this on a program called Asana. You could do something like this on Google Calendar. And if you don't like doing it on the computer, you could get a planner, which I'm kind of playing around with right now, but this is called Planner Pad, okay? And you can, put down like your to-do list for every day, like tomorrow's gymnastics, and I have a dentist appointment for my daughter, and my appointments, like my phone calls I have during the week, I can put down here. And you could do a similar thing with this that you're doing on iCalendar. It's just up to you and whatever system you find that works. I do like using things on the computer. I like iCalendar and Asana because these programs sync with your phone. So right now as a mom, I have very little time that I'm sitting down on my computer and being able to type with two hands. So at least if I'm having to hold the baby, I can get on my phone, I can pull up iCalendar, and I can do my work right there holding the baby from my phone. Another cool tip is like I have notes. I'll pull this up here. But on the notes also sync with my phone. So I have in here like, my 60-day description. So if I'm on my phone working, I can copy and paste the description of my challenge group. If I'm inviting somebody and we're to this point where I need to tell them all the details of the challenge group and what they're getting, and I just change it a little bit to fit them. I have, where is it? Step-by-step enrollment. Okay, so I can copy and paste the steps from my phone to send to somebody who's ready to order. So that's just some stuff there that helps me get my work done. So in the morning, I'm getting my messages returned, I'm doing my follow-ups, I'm building relationships, and I'm getting my invites knocked out. I can get that done in 20, 30 minutes, depending on how many people you're messaging at once. During nap time, yes, Ashlyn, sorry guys. Okay, just a second. During nap time, I'm going to wrap this up real quick. I am checking in with my challenge groups, post my workout picture from the day if I haven't done that yet. I am checking in with my coaches and returning messages from them, checking the Dream Big page. Then at night, I'm again, just check on my challengers, look at their food journals, comment on things, and encourage them there. So that's how I break my day up, you guys. And other than that, I'm trying to return messages here and there throughout the day, but I also need time to unplug and spend time with my kids. So when it's time to do a puzzle or play a game, I need to put my phone in another room so I'm not tempted to be checking that when I'm supposed to be playing with them. All right. So remember, you don't have to be perfect. Not every day is going to be perfect. You do your best to fit it in. Try to get the things done on the dynamic duo first, and you can knock that out 30 minutes, even if you have to do it 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes at nap, 10 minutes at bedtime. It doesn't have to be all at once, you guys, just as long as you find some way to fit it all in. And every day we try to get better and just improve a little bit more. Just like we tell our challengers, it's about progress, not perfection. You're not going to know all the answers when you first sign up. None of us do. You learn as you go and you fail your way forward. It's one day at a time. Coaching's a journey, just like fitness is a journey. All right. Hope this helps, guys. Bye.